Hello, Mr. Ed.
Good time, Charlie.
We are here back at the St. Bernard yard. Now, the last time I was standing right here in this spot, and that's how I opened up the video, the field behind me was just black. Now, it's been 2 weeks since the fire, and Charlie, please go back and show the field how much, just in 2 weeks, the color has returned to this field. And as Charlie is panning that camera around, it's just like unbelievable. It's like this transformation that has happened over the last 2 weeks is just phenomenal. Good job on that, Charlie. Look, I can't do anything without Charlie.
It wasn't too hard.
So today, what Charlie and I are getting ready to do, we're going to go out there and we're going to take the 2 hives that really got burnt up. Not burnt completely up, but just the outside of the boxes got charred. We're going to transfer everything because I want to get those boxes off of the stands. That's really what we're going to do. We're going to also look at some of the other hives too, possibly, because I got so many comments about what exactly happened out here, and I still don't know how the fire started, and all that really doesn't really matter. What matters is what we have right now, and this is what we're dealing with. So we're going to get back there, go through those 2 hives, look at maybe 1 or 2 other ones, just to see if the heat, the smoke did anything. And then we also got to taste the honey, because we got so many comments about
He's going to taste the honey.
Did the honey become smoke saturated? And it probably did. It probably did. But we'll find out. By the grace of God, we're going to go back there, do a job.
Let's get it done.
Oh, and then we've got to go back up to the Abbey and check the bees up there.
That's right.
Let's wrangle. As Charlie is panning that camera right now, we're out in the field, and you can visually see the brown out of the pine trees where the fire actually stopped before it actually crossed into the trees. So it's pretty extensive along that line right there. But even right here, you can see even more vividly than last time I was here, the browning out from the flames.
Yeah, go ahead.
So this is what we're going to do. We're going to take this box because it's so charred. I just want to replace this one as well as the other one down at that end. And that's really what we're going to look at. And when we replace them, I'm going to be looking at the frames. I want to really show the frames to see if the fire was on the boxes, if it did anything inside to the comb, to the foundation, to the wax. We'll find out what's going on. But we're going to suit up and we're going to start getting busy changing out this box right here, this hive, the 2 boxes here, and then the 2 boxes down there. While Charlie is busy lighting our smoker, I took the camera and I just want to walk in front of all the hives and just show you how active each one of these hives are. They are really bustling with activity. I'm trying to see if any of them are coming in with pollen. There was one, 2, look at them coming in with pollen right there. Another one. So, I mean, we are in our final flow right now, like I was saying. So here's a bunch of bees with pollen coming in on them right there. This is my setup for getting ready to change this hive out. It looks like some melted wax right there. I don't know what that is. Well, I'm telling you, the bees are definitely coming in with pollen. That's awesome. But every one of these hives, good shape. All right. Let's see if Charlie got that smoker lit. Now here's the game plan. I'm going to use the lip. I'm going to separate the box, the 2 boxes right here, And then I'm going to use a lift and pull the top box off this bottom box. And then I don't want to take the cover off because I want to keep the bees in as much as I can. So once I lift this off, I'm going to set it down on top of this box right there to keep all the bees in it. Then I'll move this box off, and we're going to just start swapping out frames. So let's see if that plan will work. Charlie, last time we had a plan, it worked pretty good.
Yep. You're on the inside handle. You slide your hive back. You just your hive is in. There you go. Now you got it.
So Charlie, come on over and let's look at what we got. Now you can see our cluster is really right there in the middle. Let's pull out this outside frame, because this is the one that's going to, I would think, have the most damage to it. And I mean, the wax isn't even melted. Well, I don't know, Charlie. Look at all it's burnt. Look at all the brood, cap brood that's burnt right there. So it did. This is burnt too. So there's definitely some stuff that's going on. All right, let's pull this box off of here, and we're going to set up the new box onto it. All right, let's go through here, see what we got. Okay, there's no foundation on that frame, Charlie.
It was from a cutout.
Yep, probably was. Got foundation there. And it doesn't appear to have any damage in here. We're not going to taste the honey yet. Not a lot of stuff in here, huh?
A lot of nectar.
Oh yeah, I see it. I see it.
Yep, it's glistening. There's a lot of nectar. They're starting to store stuff in there.
All right, so we should be able to start seeing some brood here in the center. Yep, there's a little bit of brood. A little bit more brood. There's some uncapped brood. The bees are very, very calm. I don't see any new brood in here. I saw that uncapped brood on that other frame. Oh yeah, there's some brand new larvae right in there. Right in here. She's not on this side, she's going to be on that other frame. Definitely there's a queen. Alright, Charlie, we didn't see her. How come? She might be in that top box, Charlie.
Could be.
We haven't gone through that one yet. I didn't see her down here.
Nope.
But you can see the nectar in there that they're bringing in.
A lot of nectar.
Yeah, they're bringing it in. And we got pollen as well.
Yep.
Alright, Charlie, let's get that other box and we're going to put it on here and empty out these frames here. Now remember in the video I posted last week, I said that this lid, Bernie had put it on this hive because this lid was on fire, and now I know it was on fire because I got an excluder underneath here. So there was a super on top of here like I thought there was. So we definitely lost the super, the honey super that was on top of there. And this is going to be the worst frame probably right here. And you can see there's a little burn on it, but for the most part it looks absolutely okay. Let's go frame height. That's good frame height. They're definitely going to have enough honey to get them through, especially with the amount of bees. There's not a lot of bees in here. I can't believe we did not find that queen. I know we got one. You think they got enough honey, Charlie?
And more than enough to make it through the winter.
And they're bringing nectar in. That's nice right here. I'm just gonna Nope, she's not in there, Charlie. We missed her.
You bring your brush.
No. Look at this, Charlie. It burnt a hole right through it.
Yep, sure did. That was a thin spot.
All right, let's get this thing covered up. Nope, she's not in there. I don't know how we missed her, Charlie. There weren't enough bees that we could, but we did. We missed her. Let me dump these in the front. All right, that's good. Like you see, I just dumped the bees right here on the ground that were in that box, and they're all just going to come right back up here to their hive. So no bees lost. They're going to get into their box. So all this one is pretty good. I wish we would have seen the queen, but she's in there. I know we got a queen in there. Let's get down to the next one. This hive really was burned hot, and I attribute it to the fact that the bottom board on here was a piece of plastic, a plastic bottom board. You can see the plastic that's still on the wood right here, and consequently it burned the timber really good because this stayed burning for a long time, which also allowed the flames and fire to burn into this stuff really good. You can see how charred and cracked the bottom board is, and this bottom board. This box is not too bad. I'm still going to change it out because I don't want the smell in there, so we'll do that. And so y'all can see we got a really nice cluster of bees at this point right here. So I'm just going to work from this side and put it just the way it is. See what this bottom frame is going to look like, outside frame is going to look like. Well, they're bringing in brand new pollen right there, Charlie. And this outside frame, it's not bad at all. I don't even see anything warped or anything. All the comb looks really good. But this wasn't the hot box. That hot box was that one above it. No, this was the hot box. Wow. Nothing there. I'm just looking for some new larvae. There she is, Charlie. You got her?
No.
Right here.
Got her right there. Trying to get the shadow. I got her.
So we got us a queen in here for sure. But we had a queen in the other one as well. I was just looking to see if I saw any eggs or anything. I can't see anything in there.
That was not a very large queen.
It still was a queen, huh?
Yeah, it was a queen, but she wasn't that large.
All this comb, everything looks really good. And I'm really surprised. The interior of this box, I would have thought would be far worse just because of the charring outside. It looks good. Yeah. Yeah, it's good. Let me show you what I was talking about, the inside of this box, Charlie. And look how nice. I mean, it's not even browned out or anything inside of there. It looks really good. And I don't smell any kind of smoke inside of this. All right, let's get that other box on here.
Do you think it's necessary to change that other box out?
Yeah, I don't want the smoke. I don't want any kind of smoke in there. That's the reason I'm doing it. This box is going to be just full of honey. I could feel the weight of it when that lift was coming up.
Now, since that was a screen bottom board on there, if you sniff one of those frames, you should smell whether there's smoke on it or not.
Yeah, and like I said before, I smelled. I can't even smell any kind of smoke. So I'm surprised.
I think the bees vent it enough. They fan it, and
I will say this, and the amount of time that the flames were actually underneath the hive and approaching it, it could only have been a short period of time.
Right.
It couldn't have been a lot of time for the smoke or flames to get up inside of our hives.
Right.
Because I would have expected to smell the smoke, but I didn't, especially like on this one that was burned so badly. Charlie, look at all the brood on this frame right
I was
here.
looking at that other frame. It had a lot of brood.
Look at that.
Also.
Look at all that
Yeah.
old brood.
Yep, they're doing good.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Well, when you stop and think how many forest fires these bees live through,
Well, not these bees, but
they
some
know how to
bees.
survive.
Yeah, I just really think that's really the key right there, Charlie, is that bees are just so adaptive to their environment. At least the strong, healthy hives. You know, the weak ones, well, not so much. But strong ones like this one, they're going to make it. And out of all our hives here, these were the two worst ones as far as the smoke and fire goes. So I'm very encouraged that from what I see, you know, Charlie, we gotta taste some of this stuff.
You have to taste some. I'm not taking my veil off. So enjoy yourself.
All right, let me get a little bit of honey out of here.
Yeah, I think you need to move.
Hold on a second. Let's see.
This ought to be interesting, folks. I know he's going to get a couple bees inside there while he's tasting it, because these bees are getting all over that honey. Typical Mr. Ed. You see, he didn't plan ahead.
I did, Charlie, but we're going to give this right back to them, and we're going to get a fresh one. All right, let me get over here real quick. Charlie, ain't no smoke taste. It's good, but
You need a drink of water?
no smoke taste. No smoke taste.
There you go.
Ah.
We'll see how many bees he's got in his veil now.
I don't think any got in. Now that other box, that was a solid bottom, and this one
With a screen.
was a screen. So we're gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna dump all these bees on the ground, and you can watch them just fly up.
They're all going straight back to the hive. Look at that. Perfect example. They know where they live.
Do you, Charlie?
Not really.
There you have it. There's no point in looking any further. What I saw in those two boxes, which were the worst, it's just not any point in continuing on seeing if anything else is wrong. It's good enough. The bees will be fine. They'll make it out. But I'm glad I did change out those two boxes. I just didn't want to have that charred, burnt smell out there. And I didn't taste anything in the honey. The bees, everything looks good with the bees here. So there's only one thing to do, Charlie. You know what that is?
Go back to the abbey.
Yeah, we got to go check out the little swarm that we caught up in the tree. So let's go check that out and see how they're doing. Well, Charlie and I made it up to the abbey, huh?
We're back.
Yeah, it's like about a 35-minute ride from here to the St. Bernard yard. And this is the setup that I've got for that little swarm that I caught up in the tree. It's not all that impressive. All I'm doing is I'm feeding these bees, as you can see, and I'm feeding them honey. This is the second quart jar that I put on them, and after today I'm going to fill it up again and start feeding them again. So let's go ahead and pull the honey jar off, and we're going to go through these frame by frame. It's been just over 2 weeks now, so we should see signs of our queen laying in there. And all I put in there was drawn comb. That's all it was, empty drawn comb. So at least they can have something to work with, because they had nothing. All right, let's see what we got going. Yeah, they're really sucking up the honey, as you can tell.
Little cluster.
Yeah. There wasn't very many bees. I don't think there was but maybe a pound of bees in there. Wasn't a lot. So we're not expecting anything on these outside frames, but I would expect them to have cleaned it up, and it does look good in there. I'm just seeing if they're storing any of this honey that I'm putting in there or just eating it. So far they're just eating it, but we'll see. This frame is going to show something. Look how much
storing
they,
it.
yeah, look how, and they've even capped some of it, because none of this was had stuff in it, and now it's loaded with stuff. That looks good, but no queen on that one, Charlie. I'm gonna say she's on this one, Charlie. Again, they are really storing this stuff. Oh, look, I see larvae in there.
Oh, well, we have a queen.
Yeah, I see the larva.
Look on the other side.
Ooh, look at that cap brood.
Cap brood.
In 2 weeks, Charlie. Look how much they, I mean, she must have just got in here and started laying right away. So,
Had to.
I mean, that's just all you can really expect to see. Of course, I want to see her, but I still don't see her.
Nope.
Maybe she's got her butt in a hole, Charlie. But that is so awesome to see this hive that lost everything, and they're fighting back. It's just awesome. All right, we gonna be on this one, Charlie?
Well, last one.
No, she's gonna be on that frame with the brood. She ain't on this one either.
Well, you'd think.
How is it,
Or
Charlie?
she's in the bottom of the box.
There's not too many bees down there. Let's pull it out one more time. She's got to be on that frame. We're just not looking, seeing her. What's this cluster right here? No? That's pathetic. But you can see uncapped brood.
Yep, see it.
And there's,
absolutely. She's on the other side.
well, this was what the youngest brood was on this side. It just don't make sense how we can't find her. But we know she's in here. Alright, that's all we need to see. Let's close it up. I'm gonna look on this one more frame, Charlie. Maybe she's on this one.
She jumped over.
Yeah. I don't see her.
I don't either.
Golly. So if you all saw her, lucky you. She must be a small girl.
That's what I'm
But
thinking.
it's amazing to think that that queen got out of that hive and managed to get through the fire. Because that's what I would have thought, that they would have just died in the fire because their wings burned up. But these girls are on their way. And so come springtime, we'll just keep adding to them and building them up. Charlie, let's wrap up this video.
Oh, I'm ready.
Like I said in that video a week ago, calamity and beekeeping, they just like go hand in hand. There's always something happening in the bee yard. You know, it's fortunately it's not as dramatic as a fire or a flood or hurricane, but still there's always something. And the challenge that each beekeeper faces is, how do you deal with, you know, challenges like that? That's, you know, that's what makes a beekeeper a better beekeeper, is not giving in to the impulse of throwing it all away, you know.
One day at a time.
Yeah, it is.
One day at a time.
And really the bees teach us something in that it's one moment at a time. It's not just a day. It's living in that present, in that moment. That and bees can teach us this You know, because we're so used to busy running around doing our thing, and the bees are doing their thing, but they're doing it so consistently, day in, day out.
Well,
So we could learn from that.
They just showed you the art of survival.
Yeah.
I mean, after what they went through.
Yeah, I mean, in 2 weeks, just for this little swarm right here, I mean, look, they don't miss a beat.
Nope.
They're getting on to doing their lives, what they need to do to do their lives. I mean, they got cat brood in there, and it's only been 14 days, 15 days. It's like unbelievable. So I'm very, very happy with the outcome of the fire. Not happy with the fire itself, but going through the bad things of the fire and then seeing, like the field, the green come out, you know, just so shortly after.
They don't dwell on it like I do.
Yeah, right. Me either, Charlie. So you know what that is, right? You know what that is?
Little yellow book.
Little yellow book, meaning I have some new members that need to get their name shouted out. Because
Absolutely.
that's one of the perks of being a member on the channel. You get your name shouted out on a Mr. Ed and Good Time Charlie video, as well as getting to watch the videos a few days before everybody else. And
Getting in on the raffle.
Charlie, don't go to the raffle yet. So, and you get, generally it's about once a month, I'll post a members only video. You have to be a member to watch it. And for those little added benefits, you know how much it costs you, Charlie?
It's cheap.
$4.99. That's less than a cup of coffee at Starbucks.
That's right.
So let me first thank the new members for becoming members, but also at the same time, I gotta thank all the people that watch the channel.
Yeah.
Whether you're just a viewer, a subscriber, a member, it doesn't matter. I truly appreciate the gift of your time following me and Charlie around all the time. And you all do. I know y'all follow us around a lot. So me and Charlie, I know you don't have your glasses on, but let's see if we can get Charlie to name at least one of these names.
We have Navy Vet.
Yep, Navy Vet. The next one, oh, you can say that one.
Charles.
Charles. Almost like Charlie, but Charles. All right, I'm going to have to say that one.
He's more sophisticated than me. It's Charles.
This is Thad Allensworth. Allensworth? I hope I said that right. Can you say that one?
Vaughn Newton.
Vaughn Newton. Now, I think Vaughn is in Australia.
Really?
Yeah, I think Vaughn is in Australia. And then the latest one is Jim from Borough Bee Honey Company. So thank you all very much for becoming new members, and I truly appreciate the gift of the support that you give me for that. So Charlie, anything else? Your love, lots of love.
That's it.
That's gas, Charlie. This is love.
Someone energized you. That's all I've got.
Me too.
Thank you.